Portland is a port city in the Pacific Northwest and the largest city in the U.S. state of Oregon. Situated at the confluence of the Willamette and Columbia Rivers, Portland is the county seat of Multnomah County, the most populous county in Oregon. As of 2020, Portland had a population of 652,503, making it the 26th most populated city in the United States, the 6th most populous on the West Coast, and the 2nd most populous in the Pacific Northwest, after Seattle. Approximately 2.5 million people live in the Portland Metropolitan Statistical Area, making it the 25th most populous in the United States. About half of Oregon's population resides within the Portland metropolitan area. Named after Portland, Maine, the Oregon settlement began to be populated in the 1840s, near the end of the Oregon Trail. Its water access provided convenient transportation of goods, and the timber industry was a major force in the city's early economy. At the turn of the 20th century, the city had a reputation as one of the most dangerous port cities in the world, a hub for organized crime and racketeering. After the city's economy experienced an industrial boom during World War II, its hard-edged reputation began to dissipate. Beginning in the 1960s, Portland became noted for its growing liberal and progressive political values, earning it a reputation as a bastion of counterculture. The city operates with a commission-based government, guided by a mayor and 4 commissioners, as well as Metro, the only directly elected metropolitan planning organization in the United States. Its climate is marked by warm, dry summers and cool, rainy winters. This climate is ideal for growing roses, and Portland has been called the City of Roses for over a century. Portland is home to numerous museums and educational institutions, ranging from art museums to institutions devoted to science and wildlife. Among the science-oriented institutions are the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, OMSI, which consists of 5 main halls and other ticketed attractions, such as the USS Blueback submarine, the ultra-large-screen Empirical Theater, which replaced an Omnimax theater in 2013, and the Kendall Planetarium. The World Forestry Center Discovery Museum, located in the city's Washington Park area, offers educational exhibits on forests and forest-related subjects. Also located in Washington Park are the Hoyt Arboretum, the International Rose Test Garden, the Japanese Garden, and the Oregon Zoo. Portland Art Museum. The Portland Art Museum owns the city's largest art collection and presents a variety of touring exhibitions each year and, with the recent addition of the Modern and Contemporary Art Wing, it became one of the United States' 25 largest museums. The Oregon Historical Society Museum, founded in 1898, which has a variety of books, film, pictures, artifacts, and maps dating back throughout Oregon's history. It houses permanent and temporary exhibits about Oregon history, and hosts traveling exhibits about the history of the United States. Oaks Amusement Park, in the Sellwood district of southeast Portland, is the city's only amusement park and is also one of the country's longest-running amusement parks. It has operated since 1905 and was known as the Coney Island of the Northwest upon its opening. Cuisine and breweries. Food carts are extremely popular within the city, with over 600 licensed carts. The city is home to Stumptown Coffee Roasters as well as dozens of other micro-roasteries and cafes. Widmer Brewing Company headquarters. Portland has 58 active breweries within city limits, and 70 plus within the surrounding metro area. And data compiled by the Brewers Association ranks Portland 7th in the United States as of 2018. Portland hosts a number of festivals throughout the year that celebrate beer and brewing, including the Oregon Brewers Festival, held in Tom McCall Waterfront Park. Held each summer during the last full weekend of July, it is the largest outdoor craft beer festival in North America, with over 70,000 attendees in 2008. Other major beer festivals throughout the calendar year include the Spring Beer and Wine Festival in April, the North American Organic Brewers Festival in June, the Portland International Beer Fest in July, and the Holiday Ale Festival in December. Wikipedia. My son visited a friend of his in Portland, Oregon in the late 1990s. After his visit, he returned to Albany, New York, packed up his possessions and moved to Portland, and lives there now. My wife and I visited him in Portland several times before the pandemic. We had an absolutely wonderful time visiting the many museums, Japanese and Chinese gardens, and several of the breweries. To me, it was like traveling to the Left Bank region of Paris. People were friendly, fun to talk to, and very helpful to tourists. One additional thing: Oregon is famous for Gravity Falls. It is a favorite of my son, my daughter, and both my grandkids. My wife still has not seen the show. I highly recommend it and have placed clips from the show throughout this photo video.